my friends and my family. This is Trevor Chapman, modern day man, entrepreneur, achiever, purveyor of the good life, student of life, marketer. After over 10 years in business, tens of millions of dollars, I've learned this one thing. There's too much noise. It takes tactics and strategy. You can't buy it, you earn it through experience. Failure after failure hones the craft. You must become a warrior. It's time to run. The experience you can't buy. You had to have earned it. It's my turn to give back and contribute. I share all of my lessons from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 9 figures. We'll see if it goes from 9 to 10, but I'm gonna give it all to you. Consistency, persistence, dedication, vision, time, discipline, work. I'm gonna give it all to you so that you learn from where I failed and you learn from my experience. My brothers, this is your daily fuel.
What's up, my friends? 12 years in door-to-door and over $100 million in revenue has kind of taught me this one thing, and that's this. Like, I'll sum it up the best way I can. You tried to meditate and you quit because you didn't achieve nirvana overnight. You're like, I'm gonna get more sleep. And so you tried going to sleep 5 minutes earlier, but your mind was racing because of everything that you had on it. And so you gave up with that too. You probably opened your Facebook ads account, launched an ad, didn't become a millionaire in 90 days, so you said this is a scam. You built your Shopify store, but you couldn't find a driver right away, and so eventually you threw the whole thing out the window. See, knocking door to door and building 3 door-to-door companies that did over $100 million taught me this thing right here. And that's that everybody falls victim to the myth of the unicorn. The myth of overnight success, the instant breakthrough. See, the problem is that when you do that, the price that you pay is incorrect calibration. What that means is that your brain only counts home runs as hits. It doesn't count the base hits that actually move you forward. And, unicorns are real, but unicorns are born out of inertia and momentum. They visit bodies that are already moving. They visit bodies in motion. So while unicorns, the overnight success, the $1 million in a day, well, all that is real. They're tremendous and they're rare. You know what's not rare? Donkeys, the unicorn's counterpart. They're lowly and they're common. Here's the thing though about donkeys. You stack enough of them together and you get unicorn-sized wins. The problem is that success rarely happens, but everybody feels like there's supposed to be this overnight success because we have these things like Facebook, buying Instagram for $1 billion. Everybody who starts an app thinks that Facebook is going to acquire it in 3 months. Everybody that starts a business thinks that they're going to be a millionaire overnight. Everybody that changes their status to entrepreneur thinks that the next picture that they're going to post on Instagram is them with Chardonnay on a private jet with Grant Cardone. The bottom line is success doesn't appear. Success accrues. Like, success is the longest pack train that you can imagine of donkeys all strung together. So the whole point of this is to look at what your pack train is right now. Take a little closer look at all the wins that you've been blind to. So you didn't achieve nirvana when you started meditating, but you're a little bit more calm and level-headed. You didn't become a millionaire when you threw up your first Facebook ad, but you bought data. And with that data, you can hone the craft. You didn't make $100,000 in a single day with Shopify, but you got your store up and you did make some sales, proving that it can be done. The extra hour of sleep that you tried to get didn't turn you into the miracle morning master, but it showed you that you could do it. See, that 10% opt-in rate that you get, it may not be phenomenal, but it's a lot better than nothing. When you start counting your marginal wins, you're accruing your success, and ultimately you will get the unicorn. But when you scorn your marginal wins, you're stamping out the spark that's trying to actually light you up. Those marginal wins are the spark that will start the blaze. Those marginal wins are the things that will get you moving forward. So you end up quitting, and quitting, and quitting, and quitting again. You need to revel in the donkey. Bathe in the pack train. See your donkeys, your marginal wins, your base hits, your small steps forward as what they are. The gifts and the bricks that will build your empire little by little. Because the bottom line is this: your unicorn will come, but only if you work right now with your donkey. And these are my glasses that I'm taking my son to go climb Mount Kilimanjaro with. The one thing that I've learned that has taught him more than anything else is that in order to make it to the top, there are no shortcuts. One step in front of another, and that's why I climb with him every year.